Hey, Michael.
Hey, Rich.
Welcome to part 5.
Part
I
five.
think this is
Okay.
part 5
Yeah.
of The Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
You are joining me on my interstellar travels today. So let's just talk about my character for a minute because you haven't seen much of this. So I am heavily specking in the persuasion and sneaking. So hacking and like the lie and persuade and all that stuff. Because this game seems to have like a lot of like dialogue checks.
You.
Like
Yes. You do want to spec towards that as much as you can.
yeah. So you have played this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have points available. Let's spend those points. Put those in stealth. I've been kind of trying to boost the engineering also. I do have Vardy as a party member. She's pretty cool. I like her.
Yeah, I do too.
Let's see. So last episode we left Edgewater, and Phineas Wells wants us to go to Monarch, and I think we're looking for something to wake up the rest of the people on the Hope.
Okay.
So we need to go see this this fence Gladys, so we can get a nav key to the Stellar Bay on Monarch. He also gave us this holographic shroud, which I haven't used yet. That seems like we'll be able to disguise ourselves to get to restricted areas. I also have this side quest that's like I can go to Phineas's lab and try to find these weapons.
Yep.
I almost thought about doing that first. I don't know why. Because
So,
it
No, go ahead.
because like it says down there like another. Can I click over there? It says like another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records. Apparently, the smuggler acquired several leads that way. But yeah, it says the logs on Hawthorne's terminal indicated that Phineas has a powerful weapon on his lab. So that was the last bit of info I got. And now I've got the ship kind of repaired. I've got this is my quarters. Got that all straightened away. I need to go down to the nav terminal. So I think here's where I haven't actually used this yet. So I think here's where I can pick like where I want to go. Okay,
Right.
whoa. Terra 2, an idyllic terrestrial planet.
This reminds me of
I
Mass
wanna go
Effect a little bit.
there. What's that?
This reminds me of Mass Effect a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So we can go to Phineas's lab or the Groundbreaker. What's this? Oh, I think that's. I don't know why it's saying to go there. Maybe that's Monarch.
Yeah, if it looks like if you have a quest, it's telling you like you've got something there you can do.
Right. Whoa. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you've discovered. You can fly to any location you have unlocked on your map. Okay.
What are you thinking of this game so far?
You know, I'm actually liking it. I think there's a lot more to the combat that I haven't figured out yet. But I'm liking the story, the dialogue, all that stuff is actually pretty funny, I think. Let's just go this way. We'll go to the Groundbreaker
Okay.
and see what happens here. Oh, that's a nice little
We
animation.
arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Okay. This lady always has something fun to say.
Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
Good one, Ada.
Wow. Wow.
As you
That's
wish,
enough of that.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. May luck be with you. Of course. As I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good qualities of it.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, the dialogue in this game is really good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
that
dangerous.
was
I don't
one.
like that.
I know it like defaults to that. You do have to
Weird.
be careful. I think it does give you like a "Are you sure?" type thing to dismiss her, but yeah, it's I think I remember that too. The fact that it's easy to just dismiss your characters if you want to.
Yeah.
And I mean, she plays like such a huge role in this game.
Oof. That pop in. It's rough.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Take it easy there, girl. Yeah, I really like the design of this game too.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the point. This hat would just not have one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss I heard you the first time.
Gladys.
Mark me witnesses.
No, wait.
Let's see, I bet I have to... Yeah, let's go do this first.
Jackass had it coming.
Oh, whoa, that's a long way. Probably put that away.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Oh, man. What?
Identification, please.
Yeah.
My name's Rich. It's my first time here. I like this.
Everybody.
Did you name your character Rich?
Oh, let me guess.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot. I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
It's a good thing he didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Sure, kid. Right.
I like that too. I like how like they interact with each
yeah.
other outside of you. That's
Yeah.
a cool thing. Okay, how do I want to play this?
And I mean, it is kind of crazy. I know you've only got the one companion right now, but at some point you could have like 4 or 5 or 6 different companions
Oh wow!
that they
I
all
didn't know
would
that.
probably have to write lines for, depending on how
Jeez.
you proceed with the story.
All right, I've been pretty unabashedly upfront so
You've
far.
got a
so-
ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Chose poorly.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Udom Bedford.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wanda Dorset over in sick bay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of sand
There's so
cleaning
much
units
dialogue in
retrofitted
here.
for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue in this game.
Mardet. Oh, there's a workbench.
The other
Okay.
day it was coming from Monarch.
Okay.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a cool city. Well, I guess it's not a city, but
Yeah. I'm into it. Alright, let's go see this engineer for Pavarti.
Go back to Byzantium. Go back to Byzantium, you fool.
definitely has a lot of Fallout vibes to it.
Oh, yeah. Auntie's kitchen key card. Doesn't seem like the right way. Oh, I need to go through here.
Yeah, that big door right in front of you, dude.
Yeah.
They didn't blend in at all.
And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me take it to the power plant?
Jeez.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
There's just so many.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
What? Wow.
And I love, well, I don't want to say anything, but your character definitely would shove her off a cliff to get her in a relationship.
What do you mean?
Just, well, I guess it just depends on what you choose, but I just love like how he really tries to push that stuff. He does it for other characters too. It's the character that you play as, that you role play as, is good. He's got really good.
Yes. I like that it has like this stuff right here.
Yes.
Like encourage her.
Yeah, it really helps like build the characters up.
Great.
You know, it doesn't seem like everything is just so flat.
Messages.
Right.
Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging
She's
for my
standing
attention.
right there.
I know.
Let's see.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring.
Like Pavardi's character, like
Plus, there's
big
no
time
time to train
Firefly
my successor or
vibes.
document fixes in a way that anyone outside
Really?
the family would understand.
Big time.
You know, somebody on that staff was probably
This
a fan.
whole game is Firefly so far.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Oh man, I don't want to lose her though.
You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a
So
joy
she's
if I could
anti-company.
kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Okay. All right. Let's.
So, since you're in here, I will say I am hearing a slight echo.
You know what? I'm hearing it too, but I have no idea where it's coming from.
Okay.
I didn't hear it when she was talking though.
No. I
Only
hear
when
it
other
when
people were talking.
Yep.
Which is weird.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully the recording's okay, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I said that.
Like when Ada was talking, I was hearing it.
Yeah.
Why would that? It's all coming from the game. This
Yeah,
recording
I'm muted,
video and audio
so-
is hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, especially our get up.
yeah, no kidding.
Like, we
I
can't
need
even
to make
afford
sure.
duct tape. It's just scotch tape.
Yeah. Okay, so return to the unreliable and ask Parvati about Junli. I don't want to do that yet. Let's see, where's this? Okay, let's run this errand for the a-hole that took my ship.
Oh, let the woman know that the thing's done in.
Me out of there,
Yep.
out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Uh-oh.
I am not.
Yo.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. I'd be grateful if he'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster.
Oh, so that's
That's where I'd
off-world.
start,
Dang.
were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Just this. I thought this game was going to be short, like 20, 30 hours, but so far it feels like it's going to be like 100.
No, it's not. So they.
Oh, there's the dude.
Yeah. So like, I love using how long to beat. I know we talk about that on the podcast a lot and stuff. And if you look up like Yakuza, so I'm playing through Yakuza 3 right now on Twitch. If you look up the main playthrough, it's like 17 hours. Completionist is like 108 hours. Because there's just so much stuff you could do. I think even if you did all the side content of this game, you wouldn't be pushing 40 hours. I could be wrong, but I think I felt like I did some side stuff and I finished the game in probably 20 hours.
Wow.
It really starts funneling you along, especially towards the end. You feel like you start, you know, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but you start hopping a lot. You complete a couple things on there and then you're like off to the next world. I mean, the story is just like, it goes.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Well, about that. Ooh.
Yeah, so yeah. Yep.
Man, we could turn that dude in.
At any point in this game that like bypassing or like passing off one of your not alliances, but companions, thank you. Yeah, at any point you could just turn him in. And then that whole thing just, it's almost like the Nuketown style thing where you could just blow up a town, you know.
Yep.
And it just completely changes. Did you? I didn't.
Really?
No, I didn't. I think I went back and did it like after I finished the game, you know, just to see what it was like, but
oh man, I kind of want to do this. I kind of like that crazy dude though.
Yeah.
I choose chaos.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Well, he changed his tone pretty quick.
Did you hear me chuckle?
Yeah.
See, it's funny. I never play games like this, but this is how I play Divinity. I'm such an asshole in that game.
Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Oof.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I really like this guy's mustache.
Yeah. Super douchey.
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table. You haven't read the posters. He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news.
And yeah, like you're seeing,
What am I
the
going to do
default
now?
is to turn him
It'll
in.
have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
So, like, what happens if I just take these guys out?
Can you pull a gun out?
This is how I play games.
Yeah.
Like, I have to know. Okay. Because, like, if I shoot these three dudes, and then I get his thing, like, is there anything in there? There's something in there.
Right.
Right. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Yep, that's my gun. Okay, you do your thing.
Nice. I mean, he's just going in with his fist.
Yep. Jesus.
I love how she's like such a murderer, but then she's just so happy.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yep.
She just has such a bubbly personality.
Ooh.
There you go.
All right.
Hack that.
Oh, so I can get rid of any impound orders.
Yeah. You'll get your ship.
Oh, this is from Tennyson to this guy.
Yeah, Bedford.
Oof. That's rough. Weird. Whoa, that's a really weird letter. I don't know how to take that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need to pick it. I have the thing, don't I? Or wait. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, hey.
Yeah. Just zooms on there.
Usually they have fun music. Huh. Up. Yep, we'll take whatever's in there.
Just take it all.
Can't flush the toilets.
Yeah, so a
that's
sequel got announced to this.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
I can't remember when it comes out, though.
I'd say it's probably a couple years.
I'm
mean,
really liking this so far.
This came out in 2019, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is fancy.
I think I actually got Game Pass to play this.
Oh, that's right. This is one of those first,
Yeah.
like, right out on gamepad. Ooh,
Yep.
that was a nice looking gun. Huh.
Do you spend a lot of time in character creators, or do you normally just go with some sort of preset?
No, I did mess around with it a little bit in this game, but generally, I just make the same character over and over again.
Yeah.
Just someone who kind of looks like me, except I gave my guy hair.
Yeah.
Some sweet ass hair.
Yeah.
Man, nothing else up here. Kind of bummed. Okay.
I know, like, how many
Like,
quests
that guy
did you
seems
just
kind of
give up?
important, so
Right.
I wonder how the rest of the story's going to play out now.
I don't know. I don't
We'll find out.
remember killing that guy. All those bodies just hanging out.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following stories. Do you have what it takes to defend Talk to your local member.
Purple berry liquor. I haven't figured out what to do with the food. I guess I can eat it, but I haven't really needed to.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like, this stuff. That's ammo. Yeah, so it's like all sitting in here. And I have those things. I guess if I run out of those things, I can use this to heal. Yeah, base health.
Yeah.
It has like buffs, like -1 dexterity. I probably need to use that more.
I don't think I engage with that stuff at all. Probably if we played on like a harder difficulty, it would make that stuff required, but I don't remember ever messing with food or any of those little bits.
Yeah. Okay. Well, nothing happened in there.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys.
Yep, it's all good.
Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be.
Like, I wonder if I go back to Phineas now, if he'll be like, oh, hey, I heard you killed that dude. Let's see.
Probably.
Let's go this way. There's a sprat.
Carry on.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my
You gotta see the
sugar
last guy I
cookies are?
visited.
Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself
Oh, let me
lacking the
guess.
bits,
You need
I might
something.
have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Yeah.
Yep. Oof.
They had
You've
fun
certainly
writing
been
all
blessed
this.
with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers. Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little Moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker.
Yes.
As well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide. I appreciate a man who knows one when he hears it. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
This is so Firefly. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Until
Really,
you watch that damn show.
I don't. Yeah. We're on a West Wing kick right now.
Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that.
That's a very
Should you
Witcher
find
line right
yourself
there.
Responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession
I think we're
of
going to try to watch that
certain
again
valuable corporate secrets.
before the new season comes out.
Then we ought to
Oh,
have
The
a
Witcher?
chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies. Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording.
Law
complete with the
bless your
coordinates.
atoms.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with
Huckleberry
you.
bunch.
Candy. Sweet. Leveled up.
Got them skill points.
Yep. I finished another Witcher book on vacation.
Oh, you still liking it?
Yeah, I finished Blood of Elves.
Is that
And now
Two?
I'm on to Time of Contempt.
mm,
I think Blood of Elves is the third book.
are you
think.
counting 0.5 as one?
The Last Wish, I think, is considered the first one, like
Okay.
chronologically.
Right, yeah.
And then the second one is Sword of Destiny.
Yeah.
I think third is Blood of Elves. And
Okay.
the fourth one is Time of Contempt. But Blood of Elves was more of a book, not just short stories.
Yeah. I thought the first one was good. The Last Wish, I guess, which is what the first season of the show is based off of, like, loosely.
Yeah.
That second book, man, I had a hard time. Getting through it, and I kind of fell off of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
lot
this
less
next season
Witcher
is going to
than
get
I thought it would
into.
be.
Yeah, I think this next season is going to get into a lot of Blood of Elves
Hmm.
because it's mostly about Ciri.
Yeah. Right.
Let's see. I got another perk, so I can up my carrying capacity, weapon durability, sprint speed.
Like
walk
the
speed.
plus XP, I always go for stuff like that first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
just because it just ultimately gives you more perks.
True. Okay. So what'd that do to my reputation? I just saw that somewhere. The board is still neutral, and I just blew that guy's brains out. That's
Nobody's
pretty
seen
funny.
it yet, though.
Yeah, true. Yeah, see, I made it out of Edgewater, making everybody happy there.
What'd you do with the power?
I diverted it to Edgewater.
To the
town.
corporation?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I went back to the deserters, the lady at the greenhouse, and she was pissed.
Sure, yeah.
But then she told me if I convinced that guy to leave Edgewater, she'd go back. And so I went and convinced him to leave, and then she came back, and everybody was happy. I thought that was a pretty cool quest line. All the different ways that was like playing out. But hopefully it keeps doing that, because I think that's pretty cool. Man, I like the way this looks.
How's Shadow handling everything?
Really well. Way better than the stream that I'm watching on your screen. It's so bad.
So you're watching it through this?
No, I can see it on my other screen.
Oh.
And it's... I don't know how you're watching me play this right now.
Yeah.
Discord is so bad at that for whatever reason. Okay, so...
There's no parsec.
Yeah, we probably need to figure out a better way to do what we're doing, but we'll get there.
Yeah, it works for now.
Purchase a nav key. Okay, so
We're just going to pretend we don't hear that echo and all that stuff.
yeah. Where was her quest? Terra 2. There it is.
On your ship. So you got to go back to your ship.
Yep. Okay. Let's go back to the ship. We'll talk to Pavarti. See where that leads to. And then maybe we'll call this episode. And that way, if we have any recording issues, we won't have lost too much.
What do you think you're doing?
So do you know what your intimidation is?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, never mind.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've had that happen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, it decreased because I stole from him.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh, man. Really? Like, I just... Have you seen my quest log, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone.
We don't.
I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Oh.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
I've heard enough.
That's interesting.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Never had an interview before. Okay.
What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a triple kale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
Oh, I love this guy. I hate this guy. I love this guy.
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
I feel like I have to bring this guy.
Just do it.
Let's see what if Pavardi says anything about it.
Hear that? Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Oh, she's on board, maybe. Is this his stuff? He brought his stuff?
Yeah,
Jeez.
dude, he was ready.
He's on it. Even the ship looks like Firefly. Looks like Serenity.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Wow.
I mean, it's close enough. Okay, let's talk to Pavardi because I want to see how that ends up. Where's your quarters?
No more fertilizer shipments be brought on board. Who keeps ordering these?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well...
Sliding into the
She sent me
DMs.
a poem. One she wrote her own self,
She
I'm
sent
pretty
her
sure.
a poem.
I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good.
Just swipe right.
But real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Man, this is crazy.
I know, yeah.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. but I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Man, that is so much dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've played a game that has this much dialogue.
And you could have kept that going. Like, like poked and prodded that conversation to death.
And there's so many different branches.
There are, but I think, like, okay, so you've got your branches that spider out from your conversation, but do they just ultimately funnel you down? Like
There's
maybe,
like really 3 options, but 20 ways to get there.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I think that's part 5.
Part 5, all right.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.